Hmm.
Hi, this is Bhargavi from Bhargavi Teachings. So I'm going to actually in this channel I want to explain about the 10th class syllabus. Already I'm explaining three chapters and I'm going to explain the future chapters also or further chapters. And in this video I'm going to explain about the polynomials. So third question is obtain all zeros of given polynomial if two of its zeros are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. So what is given? Two polynomials alpha is equal to root 5 by 3 and beta is equal to minus root 5 by 3. So alpha plus beta and alpha beta you have to find out. Plus beta means both are additive inverses, gets cancelled and 0 you will get. And alpha beta means root of 5 by 3 minus root 5 by 3 means plus into minus is minus. Root 5 by 3 whole square, square and square root gets cancelled, minus 5 by 3 you will get. And quadratic polynomial with zeros is k of x square minus alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta. This is the quadratic polynomial with zeros. Already I have done some other video also how to find out the relationship between zeros and coefficients and also how to find out the quadratic polynomial with zeros. Now in this you substitute k of x square minus alpha plus beta is 0x plus alpha beta is minus 5 by 3. And if k is equal to 3, required polynomial becomes 3 of 3x square minus 5 by 3. That is nothing but 3 gets cancelled. 3x square minus 5 you will get. So why you are doing all those things? Because they did not give this is the division of polynomials. But here g of x is not given. P of x is given. G of x you have to frame with the given zeros. That's why we did all the procedure. So with the two given zeros, quadratic polynomial is 3x square minus 5. So this 3x square minus 5 becomes the g of x. G of x. So this is p of x and this is g of x. Now if you divide p of x with g of x, you will get a q of x. That will be split and do the factorization so that you can obtain the remaining zeros. First of all, how many zeros are there? This is a fourth degree polynomial, 4 zeros will be there. Already how many zeros are given? 2 zeros are given. 2 more zeros you will get by dividing 3x square, this p of x with 3x square minus 5. So now what is the p of x? 3x to the power of 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. You have to divide it with 3x to the power of 5 minus 3x minus 5. 3x square minus 5. Okay. Rough column you have to take. In the rough column, first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. 3x power 4 by 3x square. 3 gets cancelled. X square terms it will go. So x square is the first term of the quotient. X square into this you have to multiply full divisor. That becomes 3x to the power of 4 minus 5x square. So like terms you have to write below the like terms. This is minus, this is plus, because you have to multiply x square with 3x square minus 5. First term of the quotient into complete divisor. So that you will get 3x power 4 minus 5x square. Right, like the like terms below. These two gets cancelled and here plus 0. So 6x cube is left over. Plus 3x square minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3x square minus 10x minus 5. First step, division step completed. In the second division step, this first term of the dividend by first term of the divisor. So second step is 6x cube by 3x square is nothing but 2x. So here you will get plus 2x. With plus 2x you have to multiply 6x cube minus 10x. Right, like terms below that both gets cancelled and 3x square minus 5 left over. Anyhow the same term is there, so it will go one time. So 1 into 3x square minus 5 is as it is. So what is the q of x here? Q of x is x square plus 2x plus 1. Now this splitting the middle term, or you can write this as x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. It is a perfect square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. B is 1 and a is x. Then x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. X plus 1 is equal to 0 and x plus 1 is equal to 0. A plus b whole square is a plus b into a plus b. So x is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, what are the other zeros? Minus 1 comma minus 1. Next, fourth question is, on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainder were x minus 2 and 2a minus 2x plus 4 respectively, then find g of x. Respectively means first to first and second to second. So quotient is x minus 2 and remainder is minus 2x plus 4. But what do you know? P of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. This is the division rule in polynomial. Okay. If p of x is given and g of x is, we have to find out, and q of x is x minus 2 plus r of x is minus 2x plus 4. Now we have to find out g of x. You have to make the subject as g of x. That's why transpose first addition symbol term to the LHS. So it becomes x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus 2x becomes plus 2x and minus 4 is equal to g of x into x minus 2 will be left over. This term will be transposed to LHS. Then this becomes, like terms can be added. So x cube minus 3x square plus x and plus 2x becomes plus 3x and 2 minus 4 becomes minus 2 is equal to g of x into x minus 2. Now to make it as the subject of g of x should be on the left side, one side. So x minus 2 also bring this side. This is under multiplication. It goes to the denominator. So x cube minus 3x square minus 3x minus 2 by x minus 2 you will get. That means if you divide this
plus 2x numerator.
So bring x minus 2 to this side. So it comes to the denominator is equal to g of x. Now you can divide this polynomial with x minus 2. You will get the required polynomial. With x minus 2. So x cube by x is x square. So first term of the quotient is x square. X square into x is x cube. Minus x square into 2 is minus 2x square. Then minus plus gets cancelled. Minus x square is left over. Bring down plus 3x minus 2. Next, second step is minus x square by x is minus x. So write down minus x in place of quotient. Then minus x into x is minus x square. Minus 2 into x is minus plus 2x. So plus minus gets cancelled and x minus 2 is left over. X minus 2 is left over. In that x minus 2 is only one time. So plus 1. So x minus 2 minus plus gets cancelled. And therefore required polynomial g of x is nothing but quotient of the polynomial. So quotient is x square minus x plus 1. This is a quotient required polynomial. Next, fifth question. Give examples of polynomial p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x which satisfies the division algorithm or division rule. So first bit is degree of p of x is equal to degree of q of x. So you have to identify p of x, g of x, q of x and r of x such that it will satisfy this condition. So that means suppose fifth degree polynomial is divided by what? You have to get fifth degree polynomial as the answer. Like that only, if x cube, third degree polynomial divided by what? You have to get the third degree polynomial only the quotient. Then when it is possible, if suppose I will take 3x square, then 3 as the constant as a divisor, then you will get x power 5 as a quotient. That means I will take the example C, 2x square plus 4x minus 6 divided by 2 I will take. So that what is the quotient place? What is the quotient place? First step of the quotient, 2x square by 2. 2 gets cancelled, x square. So x square you will get. This is the second degree polynomial. This is also second degree polynomial you are going to get. So x square into 2 is 2x square. Then minus gets cancelled. Plus 4x. Then 4x by 2 is 2x. So second step is plus 2x. And 2x into 2 is 4x. Then subtract, gets cancelled and bring down minus 6. Next minus 3. 6 by 2 is minus 3. So minus 3 you will get minus 6. 2 3s are 6. So plus gets cancelled 0. So according to the question, what is p of x here? P of x is 2x square plus 4x minus 6. What is q of x? Q of x is x square plus 2x minus 3. Both are of same degree polynomials. Okay? And when it is possible, g of x is a constant. It is a constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. And what is the remainder? Maybe the 0 or anything. Okay? Remainder is 0. Next, degree of q of x is equal to degree of r of x. Degree of q of x means whatever the degree, suppose you are taking x square, the reminder's degree is also same you have to get. So in this case, assumptions and trial and error method is somewhat difficult. So what you have to do? You can go with the division rule. So what is the division rule? Q of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. So that I will suppose degree of q of x as x minus 2, first degree polynomial I am taking, and r of x as also first degree polynomial I am taking. Then degrees of q of x and degrees of r of x is same. Then I can guess any one of this, x square plus 3. Then if I multiply this, you will get a p of x. Then p of x is divided by g of x, so that I will get q of x as this and r of x as that. That means both are linear polynomials. Degrees are same. I will get the degrees as same. So verify that. So x square into x is x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 6 plus x plus 5 on multiplication of binomial I will get this, and addition of x plus 5. So x cube minus 2x square, 3x plus x is 4x, minus 6 plus 1 plus 5 is minus 1. Now this is a p of x. So now p of x is going to divide with g of x square plus 3. So x cube minus 2x square plus 4x plus 1 is so x cube minus 2x square plus 4x minus 1 is divided with g of x is x square plus 3. Then x cube by x square is x into x square x cube minus 3 into x plus 3 into x plus 3x minus 2x square plus x minus 1 you will get. And then next step is minus 2x square by x square is minus 2. So minus 2 into x square minus 2x square minus 2 into 3 is minus 6 plus 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. So plus these two gets cancelled and x plus 5 as a remainder. So r of x is x plus 5 and q of x is x plus 2. Both are of same degree. Both are of same degree. Okay? Degree of r of x is 0. So degree of r of x is 0. Whose degree is 0? The degree of constant is 0. The degree of constant polynomial is 0. That means r of x is 0 means you have to get remainder as a constant number. Remainder as a constant. If you get the remainder as constant, this condition will be satisfied. Like that you have to assume, simply you have to take, suppose x square plus 5x plus 6 is exactly divisible by x plus 2. This is a factor of this. In this case what I am going to do, I will change the constant term. If I will do like with this, you will get remainder 0. If you will get remainder 0, that is not satisfied by this condition. Remainder must be a constant. That's why I will change the constant as some 8 or 9 or something I will change, so that I will divide and show it to you. So x square plus 5x plus 8 is divided by x plus 2. Then x square by x is x. X into x square plus x into 2, 2x. Gets cancelled. 3x plus 8 you will get. 3x by x is plus 3. 3 into x, 3x plus 3 2s are 6. On subtraction, you will get 2 as the remainder, where 2 is a constant. Where 2 is a constant. And degree of the constant is nothing but 0. Therefore, the condition is satisfied. Understood? All the best.